Gaining a mutation may sound like a bad thing, but in Fallout 76, mutations can be used to make your character even stronger, and they are required for a lot of builds. So in this video, we will be going over the pros and cons of each mutation, how to get mutations, a hidden vendor that will sell you the plans to craft every mutation, and how to cure mutations. But before we get into this video, if you're a fan of the Fallout games and the Fallout TV show, click the link in the pinned comment below to join my Fallout Discord server, where you can find other people to play Fallout 76 with, discuss the Fallout TV show, or just talk about anything related to Fallout. Now, as a quick explanation, mutations are effects that you'll gain while you play Fallout 76, and they always come with one positive effect and one negative effect. There will be two ways to gain a mutation. First, you will have a small chance to gain a random mutation when you take radiation damage. I think it works out to being a 5% chance per 5 rads that you gain. The next way to gain a mutation is to consume the serum for that mutation that you want to gain. These serums can commonly be found for sale in other players' vending machines, and you can get them for free by farming the bosses in the Gleaming Depths raid. But what some people don't know is that you can go to the Enclave bunker and make your way to the Science Wing. And here you'll find a terminal that will sell some random pre-made serums, but it will also sell the crafting recipes for every serum, allowing you to make as many of them as you want whenever you need them. But these are not cheap. There will be 19 mutations in total in Fallout 76, so let's start at the top of the list. The Adrenal Reaction mutation will increase your damage by 5% per kill while on a kill streak, up to a total of 50%, but it will reduce your maximum health by 50. Bird Bones will increase your agility by 4 and make you fall slower, but it will reduce your strength by 4 and make you take extra limb damage. Carnivore will double the positive effects that you gain from eating meat-based foods, and double the duration of those effects. But plant-based foods will no longer fill your hunger, restore your health, or give you buffs. The Herbivore mutation is the exact opposite of the Carnivore mutation, and you can only have one of these mutations active at once. The Chameleon mutation will make you gain invisibility, but only if you're not wearing armor, standing still, and not firing a weapon. Eagle Eyes will increase your critical damage by 50% and increase your perception by 4, but it will also reduce your strength by 4. Egghead will increase your intelligence by 6 and reduce your strength by 4 and endurance by 3. Electrically Charged will give you a chance to shock melee attackers, but some of that shock damage will be done directly to you. Empath will make your teammates take 25% less damage, but you'll take 33% more damage. Grounded will increase your energy resistance by 100, but you will do 50% less energy damage. The Healing Factor mutation will increase your health regeneration by 300% when you're not in combat, but the effects of chems will be reduced by 55%. Herd Mentality will increase all of your special stats by 2 while you're in a group, but it will reduce all of your specials by 2 when you're solo. Marsupial increases your carry weight by 20 pounds, and it will greatly increase your jump height, but it will reduce your intelligence by 4. Plague Walker will create a poison aura around you that will damage nearby enemies, depending on the amount of diseases that you have. But if you have no diseases, this mutation won't do anything. Scaly Skin will increase your damage and energy resistances by 50, but it also reduces your AP by 50. Speed Demon will increase your movement speed and reload speed by 20%, but your hunger and thirst will drain 50% faster while moving. Talons will make your unarmed attacks do 25% more damage and cause bleed damage to your target, but it reduces your agility by 4. Twisted Muscles will increase your melee damage by 25% and increase your chance to cripple your target, but it will reduce your gun accuracy by 50%. And Unstable Isotope will give you a chance to release a radiation blast when you're hit by melee attackers, which will damage all nearby enemies, but you will also be damaged by that blast. And those are all 19 of the mutations that are currently in Fallout 76. And if you wanted to, you could have up to 18 of them on your character, because you can only have either Herbivore or Carnivore. Now obviously some of these mutations will sound pretty good and they will work well with your build, but some of them will have a negative effect on your build and you'll want to remove them. So to get rid of mutations, you can either use a decontamination shower at your camp or someone else's, or you can just use one Radaway. Each Radaway will remove a random mutation. Unfortunately, you can't pick which mutation that you lose, so you'll have to use Radaway to remove the mutation that you don't want, and then take serums to get the mutations you want back. And finally, I want to talk about a few perk cards that you can use to help you manage your mutations, and make them even stronger. First, we have Starched Genes. This perk card will make it so radiation will never give you mutations, and Radaway will never cure mutations. This might sound weird at first because it seems like this card helps prevent mutations, but what it really does is take out the randomness of gaining mutations. This way you can go into radiated areas and not have to worry about gaining a random mutation that will ruin your build, and then you can also use Radaway without losing the mutations that you want. But you'll need to use serums to get the mutations that you want, and then use this perk card to lock those mutations into your build until you want to remove them. At that point, you can just take this card off and then consume Radaway to remove your mutations. The Strange in Numbers perk card will make the positive effects of your mutations 25% stronger if you're on a team with other players that have mutations. Mutations are very common, so it's easy to get that 25% buff if you're playing on a team. And finally is Class Freak. This perk card will reduce the negative effects of your mutations by 75%. This will be very helpful. And that's pretty much everything that you need to know about mutations in Fallout 76. But I would love to know which mutation is your favorite in the comments below, and thank you for watching.